France. 3-century-old cross destroyed with a sledgehammer. Anyone may have done this, especially in the present anti-Christian environment and rising violence. One possibility is that it is the work of people who believe that the cross is an insult to the power of Allah, and that they did not kill him nor crucify him, but it seemed so to them. Qur'an 4:157. The perpetrators would do well to arm themselves. A 3-century-old Pyrenean symbol destroyed with a sledgehammer, translated from Leurs, auteurs, auront, intérêt, armor. The cross on the Col de la Crouzette, an ancient monument between the Bethmale and Eychelles valleys, was destroyed again over the weekend of August 15, 2025. It was smashed on sight, presumably with a sledgehammer. An incomprehensible act that has outraged shepherds and hikers. Beyond its topographical function, the cross had a strong symbolic meaning and was a witness to a heritage passed down from generation to generation. For 25 years, the cross on the Col de la Crouzette, also known as Porte d'Eychelles, has been the target of several acts of vandalism. This stone cross, erected at the crossroads of the Eychelles Valley in the summer pastures of Haute-Serre in the commune of Bethmale, long marked the transition between the valleys of Bethmale, Leurs. In 2001, the original cross was stolen. 2 years later, a new cross, carved from stone quarried below the Col de la Cour on the Sikh side, was erected in the same place. The work is by Thierry Gailly, a resident of Samartine and Bethmale, and a draftsman in the aeronautical industry in Toulouse. In 2004, this new cross was blessed by Abbé Jean Fourou, who was already known for blessing the cross on Mont Vallier. At the time, the mayor of Bethmale was confident. The perpetrators had better arm themselves with chisels and hammers to tear it down. It appears from the report that the original cross was stolen and replacement carved out of the bedrock was arrested in 2001.
Et puis alors encore une fois, dans le silence médiatique, vous savez qu'il y a eu les têtes de cochon devant les mosquées, opération d'ingérence étrangère. En revanche, chaque mois, chaque semaine, on a des églises qui sont vandalisées, qui brûlent. Et puis là, c'est une croix, la croix du col de la Crouzette, à 2337 mètres, voilà, dans la vallée d'Eychelles, en Haute-Serre, en Ariège, dans les Pyrénées, qui a tout simplement été détruite à coups de masse. Donc, ok, on peut être athée, on peut en avoir ras-le-bol du poids qu'a pris la religion dans le débat public et politique, mais prendre une masse pour aller flinguer une croix historique qui fait partie de la culture, qui fait partie du moment local, c'est quel degré de saloperie? Et c'est quoi le message? Et c'est pas la première croix d'un calvaire, d'un sanctuaire, qui est flingué comme ça dans un truc. Ça commence à faire beaucoup. Et vous savez, ce poids de la religion, enfin, il est vraiment très présent. Je vous parlais de la façon dont la Middle East Foundation pousse les intérêts américano-israéliens par le biais, bien sûr, de la guerre de religion. Aux États-Unis, Charlie Kirk était un évangéliste, donc chrétien ultra prosélyte. Il a été tué. Il y avait eu un tireur qui avait tiré sur une école catholique aussi. Enfin, il y a quand même beaucoup les Israéliens d'ailleurs, Netanyahou n'en a rien à faire non plus des chrétiens à Gaza, c'est pas une question de musulmans chrétiens ou quoi que ce soit, c'est on rase tout et c'est chez nous, mais on en parle pas beaucoup, voilà. Mais je trouve ça triste en fait d'arriver à ce degré de bêtise.
Their attacks by Muslims, they criticize the cross, deny the crucifixion of Christ, and despise the Holy Cross, the symbol of redemption, which is sanctified and honored by Christians who raise it high above the domes of churches in all parts of the world. These sheikhs accuse Christians of worshipping the cross and prostrating before it. They call Christians worshippers of the cross. We do not know the secret of these ignorant, brainwashed people's hatred against the cross of Christ, which does not harm them at all. This hatred rooted in their hearts was embodied by the brutal, barbaric ISIS gangs breaking the crosses of churches in the cities they invaded in northern Iraq and the Nineveh plain. The Holy Bible has exposed all those who hate the cross throughout the ages and generations and said about them, "For the word of the cross is foolishness to those who are perishing, but to us who are being saved it is the power of God." First Epistle to the Corinthians 1:18. All enemies of the cross are ignorant people who do not understand what the secret of the cross is, and what its role in the Christian faith they are hostile to. In the book of Sahih al-Bukhari, it was mentioned in a hadith by the Messenger of Islam that he said to Aisha, "It is not imminent that Jesus, son of Mary, will descend upon you with just judgment, break the cross, and kill the pig." There are two contradictions in this statement, the good and its opposite. It is good that the Prophet of Islam acknowledges that Christ is the judge of the world and will return to earth again to rule justly and condemn the evil ones. The opposite is meaningless talk. He killed the pig and broke the cross. He did not say why. What is the secret of his hatred of the cross, and why did he choose the pig when he was one of God's creatures? Doesn't anyone know? Christians place the cross above churches as a symbol of redemption. But why do Muslims place the crescent moon above the minarets and domes of mosques? It is a symbol of the pagan god, the moon god, whom Muhammad's ancestors worshipped and offered sacrifices to before Islam, and before Muhammad declared his new religion.
One day I was just driving and I just broke down. All the grief and the losses just crashing down on me. And I was driving and I just couldn't see the road. And I pulled into this building and I didn't know it was a church. I wanted just to stay there for a little bit and finish my crying so that I can drive safely. And as I was crying, I just opened my eyes and there was this cross. So then I just went and I didn't know it was a church. And this gentleman comes out. I didn't know then he was a pastor. And he said, "May I help you?" I said, "I want to know about the cross. I think I'm in a big trouble. I am confused." And I told him I am from Somalia and everybody that I have ever known or loved has been gone and because of the war. And here I was just crying and I saw the cross.